All right, now this is gonna be a hot take with my ladies, but I'm gonna say this anyway because I love y'all, and also I am ready to fight if necessary. So, can we talk about how a lot of women date down intentionally or unintentionally, but intentionally because they don't want to grow and don't want to change? Now, I mean this in a sense of when you date men who are beneath you or ones that you perceive to be beneath you, you treat them like it. You talk down to them. You throw around shit like this is my house, this is my car, you can get out. Like a man who don't have his own shit together, you can treat him how you want to treat him because you feel like he's beneath you and he should feel lucky to have you. Whereas if you meet a man who does have his shit together, he got a crib, he got a car, he's securing his career, he's a good man, he's a handsome man, and he has options. If he wanted those options, you actually have to be a good partner. You actually have to change. And I don't mean in the ways that women typically contribute anyway. I don't mean just, oh, I'm cooking and cleaning and I'm giving him sex. No, I mean, you actually listen. You actually respect your partner. You actually show up and you actually be present in a partnership.
She right. She is 100% right. Um, the only thing I will challenge her on is women intentionally dating down. I don't think women intentionally date down. I think what happens is a man may present themselves to be a certain way or present themselves to have some sort of motion. The woman later learns that he doesn't have what he presented initially. He doesn't have the type of motion that he led her to believe that he had, and she find herself too deep into the relationship or the situationship, and she's just there out of convenience. Maybe the sex be too good for them to leave. A lot of women get dickmatized. Let's keep it real. A lot of y'all be, you know. Um, but let's talk about the double standard real quick when it comes to men and women, because a woman could be in a McDonald's uniform with her black pants on, little butt poking out, little tight shirt, pretty face, and a guy will still holler at her. He will still attempt to get her number. Now, where that leads to, whether it's just some nights of fun or a long-term relationship, y'all can decide where that could lead to. But a woman will not see the same guy in his McDonald's uniform and allow him to get her number. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. So, as far as dating down, I don't think women do it intentionally because most women aren't going for the guy that works at Burger King or the guy that works at McDonald's or whatever the case may be, or anyone that she feel is less than him as far as career or as far as accolades, accomplishments. And this is one of the misconceptions for women. A lot of women believe that men care about the things that we really don't care about, like your degrees, your business that's thriving, your career, you have a law firm that you built. Those are great. Those are wonderful, but men care about more about the character of a woman. How are you nurturing? Are you not combative? Um, can I challenge you without there being an argument? You know what I mean? Because some women believe that they are these perfect beings, they have no flaws. And when a guy, like she mentioned, comes around who has his shit together, he has everything going on for himself. He's not intimidated by any of those things. And if he sees something or if he spots something within you that he feels that could be corrected or that you can improve upon, if it comes from a loving place, I don't see the issue. But a lot of women, I won't say a lot of women, but some women, they can't handle that because they've never been challenged on those things, because most of the other men that they dated prior to that, they just allowed it to go on because they felt like maybe she was in a better position financially, or they just didn't have that confidence that a man who has his shit together would have. But let's hear the rest of what she got to say.
Not a handout ship, not we just go around and take trips and do XYZ and then I give you some pussy at the end of the night and I look good. So that's enough. You know what I mean? You actually have to be a good partner when you have a good partner. And I know that we all say we want good partners, but a lot of us don't want to be good partners. And I will die on the hill and say that women typically do more work in a relationship anyway. I don't care who takes it, however they take it. That's just the truth. We're nurturers, and it's just what we automatically give, typically. But that does not make you automatically a good partner. If you wake up and you cook and clean his house every single day, you wash his clothes, you rub his back and give him pussy, those are great things to do. That doesn't mean that you're automatically a great partner if when this man is having a hard day, he can't come and talk to you without you talking down to him, without you emasculating him. There are a lot of things that you would need to do to still be a good partner. The same with a man. Just because he come up in the house and pay bills and give you good and give you, that doesn't just make him a good partner. So at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of women intentionally date down because they don't want to have to actually be a good partner to a good partner. And it causes those insecurities that you don't even know you have when you meet a good man and they see some shit that you need to change and you're not ready to change it. You want to be combative, you want to argue because you don't want to hear what they have to say because you're used to being in a situation where a man just needs to be grateful to have you.
um, I think she made some valid points. The one thing I will disagree with, of course, is the fact that women do more in a relationship than the guy. Now, let's be real. If you find yourself in a relationship where you're doing more in a relationship than the other person, maybe that's not the relationship you should be in. Y'all supposed to be making each other's lives better. It should be equal all across the board as far as what your input is into that relationship. And yeah, she's right. Some women do believe that they can just show up and be pretty and that's it. Like they don't have to do anything. And they probably come across men who worship the ground that they walk on, tell them that they drink their bath water, all the corny shit that a lot of simps would say to women. So when they come across a guy who has his own going on, who is highly attractive in most women's eyes, he has a level of confidence that he's not willing to tolerate with a lot of the BS. And he challenges her on things that she can improve upon in a respectful way, in a loving way. Yeah, it does make them uncomfortable and they will become very combative and argumentative. And that's not a situation most guys want to be involved with, right? So I don't think that women intentionally date down. I think that there is a sector of women out there that do seek out men that they feel have a level of insecurity that they can kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They seek out men who have insecurities that they can feed upon and weaponize against them for their own personal benefit. And you know, unfortunately, for us guys, I think we have to do a better job of not just accepting people for who they are, not being afraid to challenge people to become the best version of themselves, especially when you see something in them. And I've come across women that I've dated that have been involved with other men that probably didn't show them a different perspective or challenge them on certain things. And it was always a struggle. And then, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point where I was like, okay, I have to stop dealing with these type of women because they are not healthy for me. It's not good for my mental health. It's not good for my well-being at all. So you just gotta, understand and learn that once you see these certain signs, it's like, okay, it's time to abort mission. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think women intentionally date down? Or do you believe it's what I said, that women kind of find out things about men after the fact and then they just lose respect for them completely and they just keep them around for convenience? I think that's what's going on. I think that's what she's speaking to, but I don't want to speak for her. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And of course, also make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all also like this video and share it if y'all want to support your boy. I really appreciate it. Until next time.